Wilbur Soot has just returned amongst facing allegations of being an abuser. And yeah, I know he responded a few months ago, but he also kind of responded again to the allegations. Let's get right into it. So first, if you guys can go check out my latest song down below, it's called Shards. I'm going to link it. Let's go. Okay, but if you don't remember, 3 months ago, the Wilbur Soot Allegations came out. I dropped a video about that. If you guys also want to go watch that just to be more informed on what's going on, because I'm not going to make the whole rundown in this video, you can just go check out that. But pretty much got accused by Shelby, his ex-girlfriend, of fighting her. And he kind of pretty much admitted it in his statement, saying that he didn't know it was going too far. But that's all we really got. And then he just kind of disappeared up until now. Okay, and this tweet went viral a few days ago. Someone said, why the F is Wilbur Soot announcing an Australia tour for Lovejoy? Not a single person is buying tickets for that, man. And I couldn't believe this, guys. I couldn't believe this when I saw this, because I didn't even know it was on, like, you know, he posted this on his story, and it's a video. So we're gonna go watch the video and react to it. But I don't know what's going on. Like, is this real? Well, apparently so. I guess it is real, guys. So let's check this out. Trigger warning, Wilbur Soot. I was watching stories, and this was for real the biggest jump scare of my life. I forgot to unfollow on Insta because I barely use it. But yeah, we're gonna react to the video of, you know, his little return. You know what he had to say, his little announcement. So
hi everyone, I'm back from my break. I just want to make this quick video to briefly talk about what the four of us at Lovejoy have planned for the rest of this year. But first, I wanted to mention some stuff was said about me on the internet a couple of months ago. And if you haven't already seen, I responded back in February. That response is all I want to say on the matter for now. And yeah, I'd much rather talk about what the plan is for us going forward.
Okay, so, you know, off of that already, like, what, bro? What? Is this real? So, like, you know, I understand, like, sometimes you don't want to, you know, announce or talk about things if it's going to be a legal matter, you know, if he can't talk about it, or if he has something more to say, or if he's been working on a big video response or something to everything that's going on. But that is pretty wild to just be like, okay, but anyways, let's jump into like what's coming up forward. And, you know, the fact that his band is willing to do this with him, knowing what's happened, either means, one, they believe he's innocent and there's more to things that we don't know, or they just don't care. Let's keep watching the rest of this. Holy cow.
Doing a tour of Australia. So if you live in Australia and you want to see Lovejoy play live, we really hope to see you there. In a couple of months, we'll be releasing our new single, I'll Look Good When I'm Sober, which we've been working on for ages now, and we're really excited for you to hear it. And of course, we're very excited to get back into the studio, writing and recording, and we'll show you what we've got when we've got it. But yeah, I hope you're all well, and hi everyone.
Wow. I mean, my thoughts on this is crazy. Like, the fact that this guy is going on a tour, they're going on a tour knowing like all of like what's going on. Like, you got to clear everything first, man. Like, there's no way people are just going to be cool with this. You know what I mean? Like, there's just no way people are going to just be like, oh yeah, let's just go to the tour. Now, I know there's a good amount, or not a good amount, a small amount that support him still. That might pull up to these. There might be people that just don't know about what's going on or anything, but man, you're facing some serious allegations, dude. Like, people calling you out for being an abuser. And then in your statement, which we can go read again, guys, after this, but in his statement, he pretty much says like, oh, I didn't know it was that bad, you know, type of deal. Yeah, you drop a little statement on it, you know, it's been 3 months, you go in the dark. And then, you know, you drop this. Like, it would have been understandable for sure if he was like, hey guys, like, we're going to start dropping music and talking about it soon, but I'm not going to respond yet to the matters. I'm going to do that soon in the future. Like, you should clear that first. Like, this is just terrible, like, marketing move. I mean, unless if they really think this is going to boost him and get him trending. And to be honest, it has got him trending again. But I don't know if people are going to actually pull up to a live concert and sing your songs and support you, knowing that this is happening. So that's going to be wild to see, but people are disgusted by this. Like, a lot of people believe he's 100% in the wrong. It is insane how he can just casually go, knowing how many people know he's an awful person he is. It's crazy that he's even going on tour, like which venues accepted them. And oh, I want to read further down on this. Probably the ones I don't know are corrupt ones. Maybe they'll still make a profit despite everything. And it's like, yeah, you know, I mean, if you guys don't see like what's going on in Hollywood and stuff, there's a lot to the world that we don't know. And there's a lot of shady things and shady people. I would suggest deleting this, not because like you're in the wrong or whatever, simply because he finds power in this sort of thing and it's feeding into him. I get where you're coming from, but I think we should make it clear to him that we do not support his decisions of coming back. That's also why I'll be posting a link of the thread of what he's done to remind people as soon as I find one. It's crazy how many people have switched up on him though. Like, he looks disgusting. Do not look at me like that, brother. Harry Potter, if he abused laxatives. Like, dang, that's crazy. They on his head top. A lot of his fans think he's doing cocaine for some reason too. Wilbur Soot is proof that hatred and being a bad person makes you uglier, or cocaine. It might be the cocaine.
But first,
I mean, hits the little. No, I'm kidding. That doesn't mean he's probably just fixing his glasses, but
tour of Australia.
he does seem different though, guys. He does seem different. I mean, obviously, you know, when you're facing these things, you just might be numb to it, like all the hate, or there could be some other things. But I'm not insinuating that. I'm not trying to put that out there because I don't know what's going on. I'm not trying to get sued for anything either. Now, some people are still trying to defend him though, so read this. Before you call Wilbur Soot an abuser, this was all said by me and a friend named Angel. The biting was real, but he had Shelby's consent. Shelby yelled at Wilbur once in a hotel room to leave. Shelby yelled at Wilbur at a store, I don't know which, but she said, no, you get nothing. And the no, you get nothing part is also an end to one of Wilbur's songs. Amazon's Standing Lamp by Wilbur Soot. At the end of that song, it says that exact same thing. One of Shelby's cousins snitched on Shelby, said that Wilbur is a good person, that he did nothing. Him biting was playful and he had her consent. He wanted to make sure she was comfortable with it. Shelby mentioned she streamed it so she can raise awareness, which is clearly false. She could have reported this to the police. Had a private conversation with Wilbur himself and said she streamed it to thousands of people. Keep in mind, Wilbur Soot got therapy to help himself. She blocks the people who ask for proof. She doesn't have any proof or evidence of anything she said Wilbur did. And it wasn't abuse that I've said this already. He didn't bite hard. Again, he has her consent. Shelby herself said that she was fine with the biting as well. The Wilbur fans, even Shelby's cousin, has so many evidence compared to Shelby. Does anyone even care how he is right now? Shelby liked tweets of Wilbur getting death threats, then unliking it. All of this proves so much. He isn't an abuser. Now, unfortunately, that doesn't mean he's not an abuser. You know, unfortunately, just because he doesn't have evidence or she doesn't mean anything. And you know, I do agree with some things. I agree with the fact that, yeah, you know, this definitely could have been private or handled with the police first. But at the same time, this guy's got a huge audience. You know, you probably, if he's genuinely a bad person, he's doing all these things, you actually don't want him, you know, to be an influencer for a ton of people and potentially hurt other people. You know what I mean? If he's really going the distance with that weird little fetish of biting people. I mean, that's like some insanely weird vampire type shit. Like, I don't even know what the hell that's about. But now, can somebody explain to me what this means in the comments? Sorry, X, but I'm unmuting. Sorry, but gotta unmute. Like, are they talking to unmute? Like, guys, I'm starting to become a little old now. I have no idea what that means, but yeah. And then this is a little part of his response where he was kind of like admitting to like that he did bite, but he's saying that it wasn't like as bad as she's saying. The allegation of abuse, particularly in the form of biting, deeply shocked me. Throughout our relationship, I understood from our numerous conversations and text messages that this behavior was consensual, playful, and reciprocally enjoyed. That part's just so weird to me, man. I just don't know. Like, I think biting people is just weird. Just like going, you know, like that. Like, bro, what? I don't know. But you know what? People can be people, even if you're doing playfully, like, you know, yeah. But from what we seen and what we heard, and from his lack of any response or anything right now, it's just hard to be like, oh yeah, and just take him so genuinely. And just to see the way he's just going to carry out and do this tour. I mean, he's either really confident that he's innocent and genuinely is innocent, if that's the truth, or this guy has just lost his mind. Like, he literally lost his mind and he's off of, you know, whatever that's got him not in the right headspace anymore. But this is just weird, man. So yeah, guys, that is it for the video today. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. I mean, I just don't even know where to begin. It's just such a weird situation. It's so hard when you don't know exactly like the 100% truth. But from everything we're leaning on, I mean, I just am so confused by like their PR move. You know, him dropping that statement, because he's definitely got people working with him, some managers possibly, you know, I mean, definitely. And the fact that they're carrying on with this tour in Australia, knowing like what's going on and like how people are going to react to this is just really weird to me. But let me know what you guys think about this down below in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new and like what we say, and fire out.